and welcome back to our HQ World Showcase. So where we left you guys off last time was outside, over there, at the base of the tower.
Yay, where I am.
And there's just a whole bunch of security guards in the hallway that may or may not have been spawned in.
They were totally spawned in.
Classified
In fact, they
information,
should be
though.
named security guard.
Yeah, they should, but they're not. It's okay.
Command block.
It's okay. That's a quick train back to the home base that you might have seen.
I'll be taking that while he shows off the lobby. Yay!
Yeah, it's pretty standard lobby. These buttons are to control the piston door. Nice water feature here that I like playing around in lieu of actually taking a shower. And then we have all these teleports to all of our different floors. We have our talk show. We actually don't have a talk show yet.
These are our studios, though, for
maybe
when we have them.
Maybe we might have a talk show or green screen studio if we ever decide to do stuff with green screen. We have a newsroom studio, which I'm going to go up to right now.
So this is the very top of the Redstone Tower.
Very top, as you can see, these are redstone lamps, and this is where we are going to start our news updates. Here we go. I'm on the left, you're on the right. Come here. Whoa, that's the right button. Here we go. Hello.
Hi.
We're here.
So, jumping back over to my screen.
We now have shocking news in from Bob and Sassy. We're starting a news channel soon. Well, it's not a channel.
Ow!
Hey, I'm just clicking. I can't.
So here's a chest with some things that we might need for the news. And really nice, easy setup. And then, once we're done with the news, we can just press the button and boop, back down to the lobby. Going on to the next studio, over here, we have our talk show, Studio M, which is hilarious because we have a studio for it, but no talk show.
Oh well, we might develop one later.
Nice little stage, a little bit dark, but nice place.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't know if we'll ever actually do a talk show, like I said, but if we do, this is where it will be held. Maybe we'll just only use it for executive board meetings and the like.
Ooh, I like that. We can do like our Steve Jobs presentation. We'll put on a turtleneck skin.
That's so fantastic.
Okay, and then back down. Last studio will require that I slip into a texture pack, which I'm probably going to have to change because in 1.8 there will be an update that means that Sponge has a use. But before this, it didn't have a use. So what I did was I'm adding a resource pack right now, Bob's Sponge Green Screen, and that turns this into, there we go. So it basically just turns sponge and lime wool into green screen. But because of the change, I'm going to have to find a different block to switch this out for. And I don't know what that will be yet. I'm probably going to find like one of the unused textures that you can't get even in the creative menu. There are some of those. So I will put out an update. But for the meantime, this is the sponge green screen room.
Yay.
Everything else looks fine.
Yay.
So, we promised we'd show this last episode. We didn't start out there, but back at HQ, we actually have a teleport room, and we'll get to that at the very end, because that makes the most sense.
What's next?
All right, floor 2 offices.
All right.
Which I think it'll be. Whoa. Forgot about that being there.
That's one way of giving the finger.
Will be Bob Parr and claims.
So there's some
That's
pretty lame
fantastic.
puns for who might have offices. Bob Parr can be incredible.
The doctor from the unit.
Yeah. Because he has a desk. He wants to on
The
desk
janitor.
tomorrow, ASAP pronto.
This is the fan of the month. Fan of the month is something that we are going to develop, which is every month we're going to pick a fan of the month, and you get to perhaps play around on. We're not quite sure what the perks of being the fan of the month is, but you get your own little office in here, and we talked about you being able to spectate on some when we're building server stuff, and there could be a lot more. Maybe we'll do like a Skype session hangout with us or something like that. I don't know.
That will
we'll
definitely not be until 1.8 comes out,
Oh
though, which
yeah.
has spectator mode.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. I should
So
mention
this
that.
this will be a little while in the making. So this is the
Random
janitor's
tests.
closet. Nothing really great in here, but that.
Doctor from unit. This office is for lease, so pay us money, and well, we might let you get to have your own office.
Pixar joke.
Saint Walker,
Saint
DLC
Walker.
from the Blue Lantern Corps.
DC Comics. What's that?
What is that?
I don't know. Kind of ugly.
I like it. I've never seen that before.
I need some food.
Oh, I think I just messed it up. Yeah, I just messed it
Wow,
up.
way to be.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what it was.
Okay, alright.
That'll work for now. I didn't know what it was.
Okay. Anyway, going back downstairs.
Hey, seriously, come on, chill out.
We're good. We're good. You didn't know.
Chill out.
Okay, back down to the main floor.
Then we have on floor 3. There are some things you can only get in creative mode or suck to get in survival mode. So we have our creative trades floor. These are custom summoned villagers with special trades. Like, since sponge in 1.7 is not available, for a diamond you get a quarter of a stack of sponge. For diamond you also get a command block. Now we've limited these to be mostly for teleport. No game rules, no gives. Simple stuff, because we want to make it so there's a little bit of legitness. Then you want to do the next 2, Sassy?
Yeah, I already kind of showed it from my perspective, but you can get diamond for a saddle. One of the most obnoxious things I have with Minecraft, one of the only complaints really I have with Minecraft is you can't craft a saddle. I really think they should be able to craft a saddle, although, yeah, it's kind of OP. Oh well,
And
we
on
also...
the same note,
And then... But what OP?
dealing with horse stuff.
Oh, yeah, diamond horse armor.
Oh, yeah, that's a different one.
Trade for diamond horse armor. Isn't this... Is this a trade that if you put in diamond horse armor, you get diamonds? Or am I reading this completely
Move a little
wrong?
bit to the side. I can't. Oh, that's backwards. I need to fix that.
Yeah, you do.
There's also one because mobs don't always spawn properly because our server is hosted overseas and it doesn't always work the right way.
Well, and then also we
added-
have so many mob farms that we also
mob
show
farms
you.
make it so it's hard to get endermen.
In episode
We
3.
still haven't made it to the end. Hopefully that will be an episode where we go and slay some major dragon butt.
So 64 dirt for an ender pearl. And then this is going to be for the, I think the barrier blocks once 1.8 hits, or we'll switch out the sponge since that'll be legit. All right, floor 4. Welcome to the public library. This doesn't really have a purpose, but we have some librarians here. Got some computers.
Dewey Decimal System, you know.
Yep. So if you need help finding a book, they're happy to help for 20 wheat for an emerald.
Such a stupid
I totally should have made them so that you could put in a book and get an emerald, and put in an emerald and get a book, but I didn't think of that. So
That'd be cool. We'll just
I'll have to update that.
Let's go to the restaurant. What's our restaurant named?
There isn't a name. So
Well, leave a comment on what we should name our restaurant.
absolutely.
It's the maitre d' here.
So excuse me, so we'd like a table.
He's like, oh,
I
you need
didn't-
a table. Give me 3 emeralds, and you can't choose.
I didn't put in the stuff very well. I should have made it so you get a chair for that amount or something. So you get to take a seat or a menu.
Menu. Head chef. Head chef does give you bread.
Oh, really? I didn't even look at these. I haven't looked at most of the trades. I was just looking for names.
The sous chef gives you emeralds, though.
So,
Dishwasher.
in case you're wondering about the menu, for starters, we have mushroom stew. For the entree, we have a nice pork chop. And for dessert, we have a cake. So,
Hey.
very good. Thank you, sir. That will be all.
Let's go up to Sky Lounge.
Sky Lounge, yes.
Bartender. Hey, bartender.
You can kind of see
Everything?
part of the base. It's not rendering properly on my screen, but
No, me neither.
nice and classy. Got some cool stuff going on. Nothing too fancy here. Do have a music disc. So there's our
Nice.
band.
Woo!
Alright, and then there's one last room in the upstairs of the Redstone Tower, kind of the wacky room, which has not found a purpose yet. Hey, also leave a comment with what we should do for the wacky room.
Yay! We could just have it the wacky room.
This is kind of the target wacky room. Yeah, so this is kind of officially the wacky room, but we need to know what we should do. My idea the first time was if you have like fan stuff, comments, or cool stuff we want to showcase, we put it here, but that'll probably not be the thing. You should say what it actually should be. And I'm missing a slab here. Got a little work to do. Alright, and now, going to speak to the receptionist. In case we ever need to hire more security guards, we can press this button, and over here, you get an extra iron golem. Because there's so many villagers in the tower, we deal with a lot of zombies.
It's true.
There's one last little thing we should talk about, and that is that
we get this fellow out of the way. There's a little bit of a secret torture dungeon. So you might first of all notice that there are some villagers here. Poor guys. They're going to die.
There's zombies down here.
I love how we have this cheerful music. I have your your fire aspect sword, so I almost threw Madison in the lava. I'm working on it. There you go, you bloody go. I told you to give it to me early. Okay, so this is kind of my personal experiment stuff. The Redstone Tower was originally entirely for this, but for like messing with redstone stuff, but a lot of command blocks going on. You know, there's a zombie that gets summoned. Here's a sheep cloner, so those fellows will make some new sheep. I assume one, yeah, and then when we're done, yep, that's all back there. And then we have some ocelot test subjects whose name tags that say test subject are not coming through properly. This is a work in progress, and this will be for probably not a later video because this is kind of a secret project, but we'll see.
We might show you this.
If we do, by the way, this room is just random redstone veg, so this one is just copper clocks. This one is an item elevator. By the way, we can't do all of these at once. Turn that off, please. This is an item elevator. If we do all three at once, it'll lag us out super bad. But this is just kind of a fun way of transporting items. Then Sassy was showing this has a command block clock, summons some TNT. And if you stand too close, it doesn't destroy the blocks, but it sure hurts you. So let's give both of us some instant health.
Yay.
Then back here, and this will be our last thing for the video. First, before we go back there, let me put my stuff, I'm going to give that all to Sassy, because I probably will end up doing something like dying. That's the purpose. Nah, I'll die. You've died quite a few times. Anyway, you have all my stuff. This is the secret door. Showing that off again. Bookcases are all over the place. You have the secret door. So down at the bottom here is some command block stuff that's kind of evil. So I'm going to teleport myself down, and Sassy will explain what's going on up top.
I will? Okay, well basically, once you get down there, I think you have a little problem.
So it plays a ghast sound, updates my game mode into survival in case I was creative. It should de-op me, and it plays... No, it doesn't de-op me. That was... I tried, but it doesn't work. And it says, Bob Frapples... The person has been caged by the villainous Bob Frapples 49 and is ready for termination. So as soon as Sassy flicks the levers... Pull the lever, Kronk! And it's bedrock, so I can't get out. Anyway... Yay, it saved some arrows. Anyway, that is the Redstone Tower.
Woo!
So, thank you so much for watching.
We might see you back one day for whatever this is.
Yeah, hope so.
Join, right? Yeah, I really like this drop down.
Do so many that he starts to take some damage. Ha ha ha. His arms.
Those arms.
All right. Anyway, once the noise subsides just a little bit, that will be it for the Redstone Tower. Just coming back up to close things out. Next episode, we'll start showing off some of the other stuff on here. Oh, by the way, last thing, in case we ever have a problem with our receptionist with a zombie, we can always hire a new one. So, I don't think that worked. All right, well, I need to fix that up too.
Are you talking about summoning new security guards?
No, there should be a new...
Receptionist?
There should be.
Where?
I don't know. Anyway, I need to fix that up. So, we will see you back again soon for more updates on HQ. All right. See you later.
Toidles!